Okay, back to the MS200t. So I've just got that set in place there. But I did this off camera and I can just walk you through it. This, of course, is the adjuster. And I put a bunch of grease on it, installed it. Then I put a 4x12 screw in it, and I worked it back and forth. I took the screw out, removed the adjuster, and I did a better job applying more grease, and I put it back in and ran it back and forth, and then checked it. It was both were, it was excellent. So I just tightened it down, and I brought it back all the way. Now this is the odd screw, so that you'll know that you've got the right one. It's got a smaller than normal head on it, and that's to stop the bar from sliding back too far. So I used some Loctite 243 on the screw, and I got that down, tightened down. So that should stay there. That should be good. Now I took a little piece of rope, ran it in the spark plug hole, and made sure that my flywheel was positioned correctly and tight, and that there is the proper gap between it. And I double check these to make sure that they are tight. And of course, I'm using the hardware store screws on there so that I could, tighten it down without feeling like I was going to pop the head off of it. This is 2 pieces, and I've just got it pushed together here where it's made, and we'll use additional 4x12 screws to hold that in place. Okay, and finishing up on the MS200t AV here, I did find the one screw, and they are getting me another one. So what I did was, before setting this, I took the one screw that I had and I made threads in both of them, so that while this is assembled, it's not hard. I know that these threads are already cut, and I can just put my screw on and not fight it. I was able to keep it level, perpendicular, so my threads are good, and so I was able to to get that on. And on this side, I've got I've got this one. So I guess we could do one or two things. I guess we can go ahead and close this side up maybe. I see now how that lead retainer might work, you know, the way they've got it routed and so forth. They seem to be having issues with the oiler. And I found that the hose would kink easily on it, so I replaced the oil hose. And somebody said they did too, maybe. So that would leave the worm gear, the oiler, the pickup not being in oil. In other words, the reservoir not completely full, and maybe this being positioned wrong and oil not flowing up and out through it. Now, on this is an OEM. So I would expect it to work. And this was attached. And I can see the hole in the rubber being positioned so that it could, you know, pump the oil out. So, in all honesty, I think we're going to be down to two issues, and that would be either the pump or the worm. I installed the rubber on it, and it looks like it's would have been positioned correctly. It looks like it fits well in there. If you notice, the bottom of that panel that I'm installing is not installed correctly. There is a channel that should be placed down at the bottom, so that'll give it a better fit and maybe not interfere with the worm gear. It looks like I do. I don't see a problem with that oiler. I mean, that worm. You know, unless the brass insert's turning. Let me check my screw size there. The top side, those are regular machine screws. They're 4x16s. Down here, they go into plastic. And it is a P5x20. I looked, I have, and that's a 16. So I got two 4x16, so we can put in two. I'm anxious to set the handle on there. We're getting close, aren't we? Okay, so I'm gonna stop this video and go to the handle next. So thanks for watching. As always, if you haven't already, reach down and hit that red button and subscribe. Thank you.